Good morning. This is Tommy Stone again with another His Life devotional thought for today, Friday, June the 12th. We want to take a moment to look at this devotional together that's entitled The Lamp is the Lamb. And our writer today talks about sunsets and how beautiful they are. Just last night, Denise and I were sitting on the front porch enjoying the beautiful, not quite as humid air outside, and then seeing just a really beautiful sunset. There's almost nothing better at times than seeing the beauty of God's creation. I also know that since we moved into our new house, not only are the sunsets beautiful, but we've also experienced a time of blackout when power was out for a good week. And I know that not having light, not having access to light, can be a very scary and disorienting thing. And so we have this picture of the New Jerusalem that is described, what we think about as heaven, as our final place with the Lord. Revelation 21, verse 23 reads this way. The city does not need the sun or the moon to shine on it, for the glory of God gives it light, and the Lamb is its lamp. And the writer of our devotional today struggles to figure out exactly what that means. You understand as you read Revelation that a lot of the symbolism and a lot of the descriptive terms are simply accommodative language, ways for humans to be able to grasp the beauty and the scope of the things that John saw as the final place of reward for God's people. Heaven is going to be so beautiful. How do you describe it? John talks about streets of gold and all this, and maybe any of that's literally true, but it seems like accommodative language, something to be able to describe something that's so beautiful. We do the best we can to put it into words. And so he talks about the God being the light. And the writer of our devotional today says that, we might be sad in thinking that there might not be any more sunsets because there's no need for darkness anymore or for night. But I think we're going to be more than compensated with being in the presence of the glory of God. That's the point that he makes in the devotional today. I love sunsets, but I love the thought of seeing God face to face someday. I think I'm going to fall down in worship, but in some way, when I'm accommodated to being able to be in His presence without being afraid of being zapped, hopefully that's not going to be the experience. Hopefully I'll be calm and comforted immediately. We're going to be so enamored with what we see, with what we experience in God's presence, that we're going to be full of joy, and the things of earth are going to grow strangely dim in the light of His glory and grace. That's a beautiful thought to carry with us today on a Friday, going into a weekend, where I hope that you take time to look at God's beautiful creation, that maybe you take in an awesome sunset tonight. But as you do, remember that the Lamb is the light, is the lamp. God is the light. And that we're going to see some things someday that are going to blow our minds. They're going to be more beautiful than we could ever express. Until that day, I'm praying that I'll be there and that you'll be there too. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and we hope to worship with you on Sunday.